everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to automatically send promotional emails via Gmail for healthcare. So you are an owner of a healthcare clinic which provides various types of healthcare services. You create a record of all of your patients in Google Sheets and you want to send them promotional emails of your healthcare clinic. If you're going to do this manually, that is sending promotional emails to all of your patients one by one, this is going to take you a lot of time. So what we are doing is, we are going to take a solution to this problem by creating an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what is going to happen, that as soon as we are going to enter the details of our patients in Google Sheets, automatically with the help of their details, an email is going to be forwarded to them with the help of Gmail. And for that, we are going to be creating an automation between Google Sheets and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn how to do this, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to automatically send promotional emails via Gmail for healthcare. Imagine a busy clinic that offers a range of healthcare services, for routine checkups to specialized treatments. The clinic wants to keep their patients informed about the upcoming health camps, new services, seasonal health tips, offers, or discounts. By automating their promotional emails via Gmail, the clinic can schedule and send personalized emails to their patients, and we're going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Automatically Send Promotional Emails via Gmail for Healthcare. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow, okay? Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click right over here. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select email automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Automatically Send Promotional Emails via Gmail for Healthcare, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps for automation process, because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we need to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow, and for the trigger application, what we are going to do is we are going to select it as Google Sheets. Why are we selecting a trigger application as Google Sheets? Because with the help of Google Sheets, I am going to create a record of all of my patients to whom I'm going to send the promotional emails to. And I want that as soon as I'm going to enter the data of the patients in this spreadsheet over here, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So that is why for the trigger application, I've selected it as Google Sheets, and for the trigger event as new or updated spreadsheet row. So whenever a new data is going to be entered in this spreadsheet, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, okay? After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, as this URL acts as a bridge between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So by following the steps given here below in the help desk, we're going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, we're going to open the spreadsheet that we need to connect with Pabbly Connect. So this is the spreadsheet that I've created, which I'm going to connect with Pabbly Connect. So in order to, whenever a new data is going to be entered in the spreadsheet, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response, okay? So to connect the spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect, from the panel, we have to click on Extensions, okay? And then we have to click on Add-ons, then on Get Add-ons. A new window is going to appear, and on the search bar we are going to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. We're going to select it. We are going to open Pabbly Connect Webhooks. As you can see that I've already installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, so I'm going to move forward. But if you have not installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, please do install it so that you can connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. As I've already installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, I'm going to refresh this page next. As I've installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks, I'm going to go back to extensions. Now in these options, you can see Pabbly Connect Webhooks is going to appear. We're going to select it. Now from these options, you have to click on this initial setup button. A new window is then going to appear, which is asking for the webhook URL and the trigger column. For the webhook URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added. In this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column D because in this column, my final data is going to be added. So over here, I'm going to write it as column D, okay? After pasting the webhook URL and selecting the trigger column, I'm going to click on the submit button. As I've done that, it says setup configured successfully. I'm going to go back. Now the steps that I'm going to tell you are very important, so please don't forget to follow them, okay? Click on extensions again and Pabbly Connect Webhooks. From these options, now we have to click on send on event, as over here it is saying working. As now the loading is completed, I'm going to go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect Webhooks. You can see a tick mark is in front of send on event. It is very important to click on send on event because whenever we're going to enter the data in the spreadsheet, automatically the spreadsheet is going to send that data to Pabbly Connect. That is why it is very important to click on send on event, okay? If I'm going to take you back to my workflow, now over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. Now we're going to check whether our spreadsheet that we have created using Google Sheets is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not. And how we're going to check that? By entering the data of our patients in this spreadsheet, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response or not of our patient's details. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter the data. Firstly, it is asking for the first name of our patient. I'm going to write it over here as test. Next, it is asking for the last name of our patient. I'm going to write it as dummy. It is asking for the email of my patient. I'm going to write it as testdummy@pabblytudes.com, okay? And then for the phone number over here, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. So this is the detail of my patients that I've entered in this spreadsheet, and as I've entered them in spreadsheet, now I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect workflow and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of this patient's details or not. For that, I'm going to open my workflow that I've created. I'm going to scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here Pabbly Connect has successfully captured the response. Now we're going to tally the response. Over here for the first name of the patient, it comes as test, last name as dummy, email as testdummy@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number, dummy mobile number with all the other details. So this means that Google Sheets is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So now whenever we're going to enter the data of our patients in this spreadsheet over here, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. The trigger setup is done now. Now we need to set up our action step, and as our objective is that we want to send promotional emails via Gmail to all of our patients whose data we have added in our Google Sheet. So we're going to set up our action step now. And for the action application over here, I'm going to select it as Gmail, as with the help of Gmail, we are going to be sending the promotional emails, okay? And for the action event, I'm going to select it as send email, as now we want to send the email to our patients whose data we have added in our spreadsheet, okay? And then we're going to click on connect. In order to connect Gmail to Pabbly Connect, a new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection. But if you want, you can select the existing connection. After that, click on connect with Gmail. A new window then is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a permission. So I'm going to click on allow, as the save process in my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button. As you can see that we successfully authorized Gmail to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, firstly it is asking for the recipient email address. On which email address do we want to send an email to? As we want to send the email to our patients whose details we are adding in this spreadsheet, and in the spreadsheet I also have the emails of my patients. As you can see right away, I'm creating a record of all the emails of my patients. So I want to send the email to these email addresses right over here. So for the recipient email addresses, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step, so we need to insert the data from the previous step. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, it says Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet, or this was the previous step. You can see as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As over here we need the recipient email address on the email address that you want to send an email to. In the response we have received our patient's email address, you can see right over here. So I'm going to select this data from my page response. As I've selected the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the data right over here in place of this map data is going to be updated, okay? Next it is asking for the CC and the BCC. I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. Next it is asking for the sender's name. So for the sender's name over here, I'm going to write it as Team Health Plus. This is the sender's name because the name of my clinic is Health Plus. That is why I've written it as Team Health Plus, okay? Next it is asking for the subject of the email. As we go to forward the email, there is going to be subject of that email. So for the subject of the email, I'm going to write it as Stay healthy this season with our special offers. So this is the promotional subject that I've written, that is right over here. Okay, you need to write your own subject over here according to your requirement. Next, it is asking for the reply to. I do not require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. For the email content type over here, I'm going to select it as plain. If you want, you can write over here as HTML as well, because over here for the email content, I'm going to select the type over here as plain, as I'm going to write the email content in plain text. Okay, next, for the email content, this is the main body of our email. I want to write it as, so this is the email content that I want to send to my patients. Okay, so for the email content, I've written it as dear. Next to dear, I want the name of my patients. What I'm going to do it, I'm going to map the data of the name of my patients from my previous step. First name space the last name. Okay, it says, we hope this email finds you well, in good health and high spirits. At Health Plus, we are dedicated to ensuring your health being throughout this year. With flu season just around the corner, we want to remind you of the importance of getting vaccine to protect yourselves and your loved ones. So this is the whole promotional email I've written over here. You can see it says, stay connected with us. Stay updated with our latest health tips and clinic news by following us on our social media. Your health and well-being are our top priorities. We are here to support you on your each step of the way. Thank you for choosing Health Plus as your trusted healthcare provider. Warm regards, Team Health Plus. So this is the promotional email that I want to send to my patients. Okay, so this is the email. Next, it is asking for the file name. If you're going to attach any file to this mail, you have to write the file name with the attachment of that file right away, as I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. After filling in all the required details right over here, I'm going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button. As I've clicked on Save and Send Test Request, we have received a response. In the result, it says as sent. So this is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Gmail account and I'm going to check whether I have received any email in my Gmail account or not. For that, I'm going to open my Gmail account. And yes, you can see right away I've received a new email on my Gmail account. It says, stay healthy this season of our special offers. And this is the email that we have written in our workflow, as you can see right over here, for test dummy, as you can see right over here, with the promotional message that we have written in this email. So now this means that it's fully created an automation between Google Sheets and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the data of another patient in this spreadsheet right away, and I'm going to check whether a new email for that specific patient has been forwarded on our Gmail account or not. For that, I'm going to enter the data of another patient in this spreadsheet. As you can see that I've entered the data of another patient in this spreadsheet right away. For the first name as Smart, last name as Account6, email as smartaccount6@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number, a dummy mobile number. So now I'm going to open my Gmail account and I'm going to check whether a new email is forwarded to me on my Gmail account for Smart Account6 or not. For that, I'm going to open my Gmail account. And yes, you can see right over here, a new email has been forwarded on my Gmail account. It says, stay healthy this season for our special offers for Dear Smart Account. So this was the patient name that we have entered in our Google Sheet. It's now been forwarded in email as Dear Smart Account. You can see right over here with the promotional message that we have forwarded. So this means that we successfully created an automation between Google Sheets and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, imagine a busy clinic that offers range of healthcare services from routine checkups to specialized treatments. Now they want to send promotional emails to all of their patients whose data they've added in their Google Sheets, and if they will do this manually, it will take them a lot of time. So what we have done is we've simply created an automation between Google Sheets and Gmail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now whenever we are going to add the data of our patients in Google Sheets, automatically to that patient a promotional email is going to be forwarded on their email address. So this is how you create this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.